Good evening, everybody. I will speak like every time I speak English, and Chimano will translate me. The subject which chosen today it's anger and aversion. There is other things which is it's just this is the sentence, or there is other things. Okay. If we talk about the point of view of the Buddha or the Buddhism about anger and aversion, the Buddha said that the Buddha said that this is he call it sankhara, or volition in the mind. If he said that the Buddha said that we are acting through he call it 50 element which is in our mind, and they are functioning in different occasions. This is the volition, or this is the reason that we are taking actions. Some of them good and some of them they are bad. Some of them they are causing us suffering, and some of them they are developing us. They are making us to feel good. The Buddha called them sankhara. Just to let you know what is this volition, the bad and the good. Yeah, it's, for example, we have a good one, it's loving kindness, compassion, we have wisdom. These things, it's part of good. It's not all, but it's part of the good. But we have also the things which is the bad. For example, the greed, the doubt, the laziness, confusion. In which way we say positive? Positive because this kind of volition of actions in the mind, they are bringing us to feel good, to feel happy, or taking us to make actions which at the end we will feel good result. So in which way we say negative? When these kind of things, we call them negative volition. This is volition, or let's say object in the mind, that when they come we feel unhappy, we don't like the situation, we push it away, we feel what we call suffering. So if we talk about the negative volition in the mind, the Buddha said that we are suffering because of three kinds of element in the mind. One element is I want, pushing into us, pushing to us. This is kind of attachment. The second is I don't want, pushing away, I don't like. The third is I don't know, I don't know. The Buddha called this in Pali language, in his language he called tosa, lopa and moha. The lopa it's mean wanting. Want, never satisfied, I'm holding, I never want to give. Okay. Moha, it's mean I don't understand, or I don't know. And the last thing, the third one, is called tosa. Tosa, it's mean anger, if we translate it in this way. Yeah, but the Buddha didn't mean only anger. Because if we talk about anger and aversion, this is all the element, where he used the words of tosa, but it's all the element in the mind which we don't want, we push away. Anger is one of them. For example, someone tell me something and then, why he speak to me in this way? I don't like it. Already anger is this one. Huh? What I feel in myself when I don't like when this person will talk to me like this way? Which feeling I have inside me? For sure I have aversion. I don't like it. I have disliking inside me. This is feeling. This kind of disliking is feeling. But what about when I see the dog is coming to me? Ooh, I so scared about it. This is also, I don't want the dog will bite me. This we call fear. But this is also, when I afraid, I also, what kind of feeling I have inside me? Do I happy, or do I have aversion to it? What do I have aversion? And then I have something, but my friend have better one. So I'm so jealous about them. Do I happy that my friend have better one? Of course that I have aversion for this. So this is jealousy also. These kind of people, I so hate them. This is hatred. This is also when I hate certain kind of things or whatever. This is also aversion. So you see all these kind of things. What is the same things with them? The anger, it's different from the worry. It's different from jealousy. It's different from envy. But it's still all of them, it's aversion. All of them, the Buddha used the word of dosa. It means when they are in a raising up, when they raise up in the mind, this means in this moment we don't want it to be in this way. And of course that in this moment that they will come, I feel disliking, aversion. If we talk about all these things, like anger for example, or fear, worry, there is two possibilities that they will come up in our mind. One is with reason. For example, I see something and I don't like it. I hear something, I don't like it. I smell something, I don't like it. It means I get some information from one of the sense doors, I don't like it. For example, you are driving and someone making beep, 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 and immediately anger. That is Can you translate this? Or if suppose, like I gave example, that someone tell you something, you don't like it, you just hear it, you don't like it, immediately anger coming to you. Sometimes people are sitting in the front of television and they see the movie. They get scared so much. Actually, they just see the movie. Or maybe they hear boom, 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 the music. And then immediately all the body shaking for fear. Because actually you think Dracula is not there. It's in the box. But still we are shaking, all of us. Because why? Because we got information from one or more than the six sense doors. And then immediately we are acting through it. You think sometimes you holding this kind of things long time. I found out that this person steal from me money. And I hate them so much, I anger about so much. And then I can carry 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 year, 2 years, and maybe more long time. You think when you do so, how long you are suffering? Because this is your own suffering when you carry these kind of things. But some of this we have also without reason. Sometimes people are waking up in the morning and they just anger, nervous, and they don't know no reason actually. Or maybe worry about something, but there is nothing. It means that there is two kinds of tosa. If we call all these things is tosa, we have tosa with reason, because we get involved. We see the dog and we're afraid. But we have tosa without reason. I'm afraid that might be dog there. You see what the problem with this anger that we are suffering so much. What the problem with the worry, that it's create a lot of suffering in us. What about jealousy and envy? The problem with them that they are part of the suffering. They are like something very heavy in our shoulder, in our stomach, in our heart. If people speak to us bad and we are angry, maybe they just say something, good morning, but we interpreted it. And then we can carry this. So someone tell us just something, we can imagine we can carry this anger. And then we are going with this anger. And who is the one that's suffering actually? Myself. Would they say, if all these things is creating suffering of us, how to overcome this? What to do against it? So you say against the anger or the worry or the jealousy, you can do two things. One thing is only can depress it down. Press down the anger and the worry and the jealousy and the envy. Is not really cutting it. The other way is to cut totally. I start first with the thing which will help you to depress inside, to press down your anger and the worry. And this is by sending the loving kindness. Like I said, you have 50 elements in the mind, also good and also bad. So if we talk about the anger and the worry, if you develop another element, which is called loving kindness, you will be able to keep more the mind quiet and peaceful, and not to let this anger and worry to attack you so much. Sometimes people ask me, he hurt me so much, how can I send loving kindness to him? So I tell them, You bless him that he have the wisdom not to hurt you and not to hurt himself and not to hurt other people in the future. May we learn to be better people so we don't hurt anyone anymore. Time I go far, I say to the people, what you like, to kill all your enemy, or you like to make them, give them education so they will be good people and then you have good friends. Also, if you have any things with anyone, I tell them, you send forget and forgive. If you hurt me, may I learn to forgive you. If I hurt you, may you learn to forgive me. So we make peace with people. And also, if we're afraid from someone or from something, we can send the loving kindness. So it's make us more on the relaxed, more easy. Then also we can sleep better. The mind can be more peaceful. I think like we give contra to our anger inside. In the same time, we are making peace with other creatures. This is, we say, the weapon of the Buddha. So that's why the monk, he can stay in the cave, in the jungle, and he don't be afraid. And then when the people, they go around, even people, they are what we call bad people. If we send them loving kindness, we are not afraid from them. But like I said, when you are sending the loving kindness, it's help you to relax more. But it's not actually cutting the level of the worry or the anger that you have inside or all this aversion that you have inside. It's not cutting it. So it's just putting it down. When the Buddha look for a way, how can I clean the anger from my mind? So he find a way in the night when he was sitting down and looking for how to overcome the suffering. He find out that if you are, let's say, that from problem you cannot run away. You have to face with the problem. And he say that if you pay attention, every time the anger come up, you look at the anger, slowly you will learn to overcome the anger. If you be mindful about your behavior, about how you are acting, how you are thinking, you can look at the anger, you can see how it's influence on you, what make you anger, and slowly you learn to overcome the anger till you cut it totally. Slowly you will clean the anger from your mind, till you clean it totally from your mind. The Buddha described it like a dust. Every time you acknowledge, you are slowly cleaning the dust from the eyes. It's easy, sometimes I explain it like a big tree of the anger. Every time you acknowledge feeling or anger, or if thinking coming, or if you hear something, you acknowledge, ping, you cut it slowly, you take leaf by leaf. Sometimes when the worry coming, you acknowledge worry, ping, so you take out. You cannot let one time beat it and cut it, but slowly you are cleaning when you use the mindfulness. People sometimes asking me, how can it be? So I give them examples. For example, you see this, you. Bernard, can you bring it me? A moment, no, with the third in the middle end.
So.
No, with your end. Not with the right and the left,
Nicht
with
mit
the
der
middle
rechten
one.
und der linken, mit der
The
mittleren.
third one.
Mit der
Jetzt wird man sagen, mach es doch selbst.
Why you don't give me?
No,
Why you cannot?
I have no.
Excellent. Now you can. Now I explain. You see, you cannot give me because you don't have third end.
Du siehst,
So if you don't have anger, how can you be anger? If you don't have inside you worry, how can you be worried? If you don't have such things like jealousy, you never be jealous. We have candles here?
no.
Anyway, if suppose I take the candles. No, okay, this candle, okay? Too complicated, never mind.
You can, no, possible.
No possible. If suppose I take the candles, okay? The candles, these candles of the anger. Stronger, sometimes little bit. The fire changing, okay? And then one time what I make to the candle, how you call it? What I make to the light?
Was
It is there and now,
Auspusten.
Löschen.
Yeah, to extinct.
Yeah. Turn it off. Huh? Yeah?
Ausmachen.
Yeah. You know in Pali how you say these words?
Dukkha.
No. Nirodha. This is the words of Nirvana. People think Nirvana is paradise. Beep, 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 beep. No. These actions, turning off, ceasing, stopping, this is mean Nirodha. And the situation is Nirvana. Nirodha of what? Nirodha of the things which make us suffering. That's why we say when we are practicing Vipassana, we are creating Visuddhi, purification. We are purifying the mind from the dirt. People have anger. When they are practicing meditation, slowly, the anger are reducing. They become more calm, more quiet, more they are thinking, they have more loving kindness. People have worry. When they are practicing, the worry going down, and they build more confidence. People have jealousy. When they are practicing Vipassana, they are cleaning the mind from jealousy, and then they give more sympathetic joy. You can see Dalai Lama. You see, even his enemy, he still gives them love. Even the enemy understand. The Chinese people, how much they take all his country, everything, but still he understand them and he give them, send them love. So by this, when people they are mindful, they are acknowledging everything, they don't only press down impermanent the anger and or jealousy and all these things. They are slowly cleaning till they take it out totally. But we have to work in two ways. One, to develop the good things, the loving kindness, and the other is to slowly to clean the anger and the worry and the jealousy. Same like if you have garden, you have also to clean the rubbish, but you have to put new plants. So maybe now I give you the ability to ask questions.
Usually I'm sending the metta, the loving kindness, after the sitting meditation. But is it also possible to integrate it in your daily life?
Yeah, for sure. Very important. Sometimes people, they have some problem with someone. I tell them, whenever you think about this person, send them the loving kindness. Okay. You go to make meeting tomorrow, send them loving kindness to the people. You have operation or checking in the hospital, send loving kindness to yourself and the doctor also.
The doctor also.
Everybody, You go to do examination, send loving kindness to yourself and the teacher. Here I have to go because I come here to teach. And then they say, okay, you have to go to make the visa to Germany. I have to go to the immigration to do the visa. I send them loving kindness. If they give me visa or they don't give me visa, I wish for you to be happy. I go with burnout easy. The angel take me, so finish everything. So you see, whatever we have, the children have to do examination. If he send loving kindness, also he relax more. He don't afraid so much. We teach them to do this. More confidence coming more. When they come to the other place, they are smiling. They are not afraid so much. They are more relaxed and smiling. So everything the door open. Very important. We are sometimes under stress long time, and then the sickness coming because there is connection between body and mind. The people, they all long time, the anger or the worry, they start to have problem in the heart, start to have problem in the stomach, start to have problem in the blood, toilet, many problems. Body start to fight with themselves. Some people, they say even cancer coming from this. We call it APA, we call it Vipassana. It means don't want to be exist. So much strong sometimes that I don't want anymore. We want to run away. We destroy ourselves because the anger attacked very strong sometimes. And if we don't hurt ourselves, we try to hurt other people, even till killing. If we talk about jealousy, stealing. In lower level, just speech. Speaking no good or even telling lies. You see how this anger and envy influence very strong on us and destroying us and making us to hurt other people.
So if I have a good friend which make me angry or make me anger in some out of some action or reason, and okay, I can develop the loving kindness and the compassion, but also always arising, because also the feeling arising, and then also having the wish to talk about it, to speak with this friend, to tell this friend what make me angry, or if there's a person having worry and so maybe wanting to speak with this person. So this might something like this wish to speak about it arising. I have some kind of discrepancy.
Wonderful, this is correct. Because you need to take actions. Sometimes if you have conflict with someone, you have to take actions in certain way. But if you take, but if the actions that you are taking is out of anger, probably it will not be correct action. If these actions that you will take, it's because of worry, so probably you will take the not so correct action. If you take actions with enmity, with hatred, probably it will not be correct action. If you take it with the jealousy, probably it will not be correct action. But if you take it with the confidence, energy, mindfulness, concentration and wisdom, it will be the correct. If the loving kindness will lead you, you do it in the best way that you can. You will see clear.
So for this you don't need words, you don't need a SMS? Or?
No, it depends. Connections you can do many ways. Sometimes shortly by SMS, sometimes, but if you will be mindful, you will choose the right way. We have many directions. We can send SMS, we can send email, we can telephone, we can send a letter, we can send a post. Many ways to do. But different people, different way. For example, maybe the other friend have the birthday, so you send the post. But if it's your boss, maybe you don't send the post. You will send, you will send them, email or whatever, more correctly. If you use the mindfulness, you will choose the right way to do it. Anyway, whatever you don't do, you will take actions. So you must take actions. It's not mean you will not take actions. But I said that if your mind will be clear, you take the right action.
It's in something like when the anger is on the peak, not to take action, best to let settle down the anger and then to act.
Correct, yeah. Then it will be more beneficial for you first. And if you want to criticize someone about something that he make bad, you have to choose the right time. You have to choose the right way. You have to do it on the time that it's the correct. For example, if you stay with another friend and it might hurt them, you understand? If you want to criticize someone, suppose I get angry about my child because he makes something, and I know that just now we have to go to make examination. Maybe better you finish the examination, you come back home, and then I will tell him. Maybe I want to tell him something, he make very bad things, and he make me angry, and I want to tell him, but just now there is another friend with him. If I tell, it will hurt them, but he will not learn anything with this. So you see, we have to choose the time and the way and this, but if we use the Achtsamkeit, the mindfulness, we will have more the ability to make it correctly. In Israel, we have sentence, we say, if someone tell you something make you angry, better you count till 10 before you answer. This is correct what you say.
Danke.
Bitte? Okay, I think it's too late for you already. You start to get tired. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
I appreciate very much. And